What if one of the Cold War's most iconic fighters, long considered obsolete, was quietly reborn as something far more dangerous? Iran is preparing to integrate the Russian Su-35, one of the most advanced non-Western fighters available today. But analysts are now asking a provocative question. Could Iran fuse Su-35 avionics, sensors, and combat philosophy with the legendary F-14 Tomcat, creating a hybrid air combat predator unlike anything in the region? It sounds radical, but in Iran's unique military ecosystem, it may not be impossible. Why the F-14 still matters in Iran. Iran remains the only country in the world still operating the F-14. Despite its age, the Tomcat offers a massive airframe, powerful twin engines, long-range interceptor design, exceptional endurance. Originally built to dominate beyond visual range combat, the F-14 was never meant to dogfight. It was meant to hunt bombers and support aircraft from far away. Iran has spent decades reverse engineering, cannibalizing, and locally upgrading these aircraft to keep them flying. In Iran's doctrine, the F-14 is not nostalgia, it's a strategic asset, what the Su-35 brings to the table. The Su-35 represents a completely different generation of air combat thinking. It offers advanced AESA-class radar performance, modern electronic warfare suites, sensor fusion, infrared search and track, IRST, super maneuverability. Most importantly, it excels in situational awareness, the ability to see, track, and engage multiple threats simultaneously. If Iran absorbs Su-35 operational knowledge, software logic, and avionics concepts, those lessons don't stay confined to one aircraft type. No one is suggesting Iran will literally bolt Su-35 hardware directly into an F-14. Instead, the more realistic scenario is doctrinal and subsystem cross-pollination. This could include locally developed radars inspired by Russian design philosophy, new data link integration, improved electronic countermeasures, modern cockpit displays, enhanced missile queuing systems. The result would be a Frankenstein fighter old airframe, modern brain, a Phantom F-14 inches reborn for 21st century combat. The F-14's size is often seen as a weakness, but it can also be an advantage. That large airframe allows more internal space for electronics, larger radar apertures, greater fuel capacity, heavy long-range missile carriage. In Iran's air defense doctrine, such an aircraft could serve as a long-range missile truck, an airborne command and control node, a high-altitude interceptor. Paired with ground-based radar and missile networks, the F-14 doesn't need stealth, it needs reach. Western air doctrine prioritizes stealth, networked operations, precision strikes. Iran, by contrast, focuses on area denial, layered defense, forcing adversaries into costly engagements. A modernized F-14 integrated into this system could launch long-range missiles guided by off-board sensors, operate as part of a wider kill chain, threaten support aircraft like tankers and AWACS. Air superiority collapses quickly when support assets are at risk. Of course, this approach has serious limitations. The F-14 remains large, non-stealthy, radar visible, maintenance intensive. Even with upgrades, it cannot survive in contested airspace alone. But Iran does not intend to fight alone. The F-14 would operate under heavy SAM coverage with ground-based radar cueing in controlled airspace near Iranian territory. Its role is not penetration, but interception and denial. If Iran successfully modernizes its F-14s using lessons from Su-35 integration, regional planners must reassess assumptions. This could extend Iran's air defense reach, complicate strike planning, force adversaries to allocate more resources. Even a small number of upgraded aircraft can shape operational behavior. In air warfare, perception of threat is often as powerful as the threat itself. So could Iran's Su-35 integration create a new air combat predator? Not a stealth fighter, not a dogfighting ace, but potentially something just as dangerous. A long-range, networked interceptor designed to deny airspace and punish overconfidence. The Phantom F-14 inches may never dominate the skies, but it could make entering them far more costly. And in modern warfare, raising the price of entry is a victory in itself.